Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going up to Clapham Woods. In my previous videos I have filmed over there, another part of Clapham but better described as Patching Woods. What I'm going to try and do is, apparently there is a area outside the woods up on this hill called the UFO landing spot. I'm going to head in that direction and see if I can find it. I'll catch you again a bit later. So I've navigated the field, come to this sty here, surrounded by a group of playful cows, and we've now got a choice to go left or right. I'm going to go left because I think the UFO will be, or UFO landing spot will be over that way. I'll head off in this direction. Handily, the farmer has left posts in the field, so we know where the footpath is. As you can probably tell, it's not a well trodden footpath, this one. So we've reached the next post. Looks like multiple ways to go here. Go down that way, or straight on. So we're going to head off in this direction. So I'm guessing there used to be a fence here, and we need to go in this direction. So we've reached a small copse of trees up on the top of the hill. Just thought I'd show you an example of the diversity of this forest. So we've got oaks here, we've got beeches, more oaks, hazel, more hazel, and hawthorn as well. So going to head this way because that looks like an area that might be flat and suitable for landing. No, it's not here. So this is the western side of the wood or forest. I would say it must be a wood rather than a forest, because a forest is something used for keeping deers with or in. Stark contrast when you come into the woods. It's very dark and cool in here. And looks like we've come across a footpath. one of the things often said about this woodland is that the wood is very quiet and devoid of wildlife. I have to say that's not my experience today. I can hear bird song and lots of birds rummaging around. So over there in the distance, Chanctonbury Ring and Black Patch Hill, two places I've made videos previously. My last few Clapham Woods videos in this section of the wood have been filmed roughly over there. That's where Holt Lane comes out and carries on onto the downs. So, down there is the old toll house. This road is called Long Furlong, but before that was a major road that would connect Stenning through to the coast and to places like Arundel, and that is where you'd pay the toll to use the road. So, just a little bit further east we have this feature, which I would imagine is man-made. I would imagine it's somewhere that people would have mined for flints. As you can see, there's a lot of chalk here and therefore flints. And probably erosion has done its bit as well. But it doesn't look like the feature that I'm looking for. So I'm going to keep heading in that direction. So I'm in the eastern side of the wood. The path that I followed brought me over here. The eastern side has that characteristic of the other parts of the wood, where it is very quiet in here. Very quiet. It's an interesting path, this one. Lots of strange shaped trees and hidden structures, and I'm using the word structures, but what I mean is sort of earthworks in the woods. If you've seen some of my other videos at Black Patch and Harrow Hill, you'll know that this area has quite a lot of earthworks. Here is one of those strange shaped trees I was speaking of. The two branches going up. A lot of trees crossing as well. As you can see, the trees sort of arching across. This is going to be quite natural due to them wanting to find the light. Oh look, dragonfly. Oh no, it's not a dragonfly, it's some kind of hovering fly. Bee maybe. So this is one of the areas I was saying that there's like a mound there underneath the trees. Interesting. Although the forest is very quiet, the nearby road isn't. As you can probably hear, it's become quite the cut through, and it's constantly busy. As I'm filming this, we're in July, a year after the COVID outbreak, and even within the lockdown, that road was constantly used. Interesting oak tree there. When I was showing you the one with the two branches, that's roughly what an oak tree should look like. The one that's just got the two branches going up is unusual. Not sure whether it's been cultivated that way by the locals or the farmer. Mr. Squirrel. completely devoid of life, but when we were on the other side it was very active. Bird song. This side is very quiet. Again, interesting oak trees here. Nice to see that they're replacing some of the fallen ones. So here is where it becomes interesting. So one of the things that this woodland is famous for is the witching tree. This is not the witching tree. It's a magnificent beech tree. Absolutely magnificent. And somebody has drawn something on it, probably depicting the Green Man. This is not the witching tree. The legend goes that the witches were hung from the witching tree. That's the story, and I can see why people would think this would be a good tree to use to hang somebody because of its amazing branches. So I'm going to head back that way. This way takes us down into the woods, and I don't think the UFO landing spot is over there. Somehow I've missed it. I'm going to head back that way because that's where the car is. So I'm back out into this area. And the only thing I can find that looks anything like how the UFO landing pad being described is this area here, but how it was described to me is that the UFO landing pad was more circular and had a flat bottom, like the shape of a UFO, which this hasn't. This is definitely a man-made chalk pit. So I found another dish, a bit like the one I found up on the top of the hill. Not quite sure what it is, and haven't been able to film it because the device I was filming on, the battery, is refusing to work, as always whenever I come to this area. Either that or I need to buy some new devices. So I'm filming this on my phone now, but one thing I did want to show you is this. Quite a famous thing in the woods. An old tractor with a tree that's grown through it. So obviously been here a long time. Literally grown through every part of it. So I may not have accomplished what I set out to do in the video, but I'm happy I found the tractor with the trees growing through it. So just so people who want to come to see this will know where it is, in that direction is St Mary's Church. You go through the churchyard, over a sty, through the woods, and then enter a large field system, and this is located in the northeast corner of that field. So if you want to find that for yourself, then please do. If you've enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to the channel, and a like would also be useful to help promote the channel up on YouTube's rankings. So again, thanks for watching. Bye.